Today we'll be diving into the world of monochromatic color schemes. Now, if you're a designer looking to create a cohesive and stunning design, understanding chromatic colors is a must. In this video, we'll cover what monochromatic colors are, how to create them, and see some inspiring examples. First off, what are monochromatic colors? A monochromatic color scheme uses variations of a single hue. This means using different shades, tints, and tones of a base color. Now, to put this in simpler terms, shades are created by adding black to your base hue, resulting in a darker version of a color. Meanwhile, tints are made by mixing white with the base hue and creating lighter pastel-like variations. And tones are achieved by mixing gray to the base color, which results in less saturation and creates more of a muted version of a color. So for example, a monochromatic red color scheme would include burgundy, maroon, rose, and pale pink. The key is that all the colors came from the same base hue, red. Now, let's see how to create a monochromatic color scheme using the color wheel in ColorKit. First, we're going to start by actually picking a base hue on the color wheel. This will be the foundation of the color scheme. As you can see here, the color wheel on ColorKit picks 3 colors. After selecting a color, we can actually open the monochromatic color scheme in the color palette editor. Here we can actually expand the color palette by hitting the plus button between colors, and this will create a similar color between the 2 colors of the hue, and it'll be the same hue, so it'll keep it as a monochromatic color scheme. And just like that, you've created a complete monochromatic color palette. It's really just as simple as having one color, just different shades. Now in the color palette editor, you can also use the options button and actually sort the palette by the brightness. This will actually make it look very monochromatic because you can actually see how the shade changes over time. Additionally, if you want to generate a new monochromatic color scheme, you can actually select that in the settings as well. And this will actually let you generate a totally new monochromatic color scheme by just clicking the generate button over and over to find one you like. Now there are plenty of famous artists who have mastered monochromatic color schemes. Homage to the Square by Joseph Albers is a great example of the use of monochromatic colors in artwork. The subtle variations in color create interest and dimension while feeling harmonious and cohesive overall. You could also find monochromatics in nature. For example, a sunset will be oranges, yellows, and reds, or even on a forest floor you'll find dark variations of green. So when should you use a monochromatic color scheme in your designs? They're perfect for when you want to create a calm, balanced, and sophisticated look in your designs. Monochromatic palettes are also great for creating a strong visual hierarchy when you're creating an interface or a website or a design. Using lighter tints for backgrounds and darker tints for other elements to make them stand out. The lack of contrast means monochromatic designs aren't overwhelming or chaotic. Instead, they have a serene, focused feel, allowing your content to really stick out. So to recap, monochromatic means using one base color plus its shades, tints, and tones. You can easily create a monochromatic palette using ColorKit like I showed here. If you know a monochromatic image you like, you can even use the tool on ColorKit that allows you to make a color palette from an image, and that's a great way to pull a monochromatic color scheme out of an image. Famous artworks, nature itself, are full of inspiring examples of monochromatic color schemes. They're perfect for bringing a sense of harmony and sophistication to your designs. If you enjoyed these color tips, definitely remember to like and subscribe, and check out ColorKit for more color tools and inspiration. Thanks for watching.